So what are you meant to be? Someone on the internet complaining about black people in video games and women in video games or something?
Oh.
Hello! Another video, and this time we are talking about Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Blot. Blot is a member of the Terracons and forms Abominus, and of the modern day Terracons he is the best one. Not because his colours are absolutely brilliant and they pop just because of how they are, but because of, well, I'll let you decide. So come into how he looks. Focus please, camera. There we go. Now if you look at the eye, it looks like it's got a tear running down it. I know that's probably a paint smear, but it really does look like he's crying, which I think is nice. I know it's accidental, but still. So silver and red and purple for the head. Sort of an aubergine bluey purple in the middle of the chest, and silver and yellow, and going down we've got mostly lilac sort of colour, and silver and light blue and that aubergine bluey purpley for the legs. Going to the sides we've got beast mode legs to the side, which is kind of what it is. On the arms, well, got little fists moulded into massive claws as you do, and then all the other beast bits fitted onto the back, which is kind of the case of most beast formers, but never mind. So articulation, fairly standard. You've got a waist rotation, which you might need to move this out of the way so you can get to it. You've got basic waist, got arms that can go all the way around. We've got ball jointed shoulders, got legs that can kick that far forward and can kick that far back. Can do not quite the full splits, but can do pretty good just because of how the hips are moulded. Got thigh rotation, knee bend, which is pretty much a perfect 90. Can he kneel? No, but it's not bad. The head is on a ball joint, so he's got a fair amount of tiltage if you want, and can look up not too bad and down not that great, but you've got enough articulation to get what you want. Accessories he comes with is this little pea shootery type weapon, nicely moulded. You've got this peg here and this flat rectangular slot. It can go into his hand, can go into these things here, could go into there if you wanted, could go into there if you really want, I guess, which fine. So we can hold it like that. Not too great because of how the gun and hands moulded, but there you go. And you've also got the hand or prime armor, and then it also comes with this little blaster gun you can put in the other hand, just because it's just there to put the prime or whatever it's called in, the prime master I think it's called, but to get this on, all you need to do is put this flap down with a nice Decepticon symbol on it. What I like to do is fold the fingers out like so, fold this down, put this on like so, fold the thumbs in somewhat, then fold the fingers in somewhat, and there we have Blot with the power of the papoose. And as far as I'm concerned, he looks great with this on. He's probably one of the few Transformers to use this that it actually really works. I mean, I'll just come in a bit closer for you. It just increases him because he's just a big blocky bot, and the arms are big and blocky, the legs are big and blocky, the chest is big and blocky, and it's just a bit more bigger and blockier. So, what we'll do first is go into leg, and then into arm, and then into beast mode. So, bit of fluff there. To go into leg mode, what you need to do is put the legs together, and then pull these sections out. They might split apart, but then just be careful. Just clip them back together like so. Then collapse everything in. I like if everything will align. Why won't you align? Ah, there we go. Like that. Then for the legs, the beast mode legs, there's a little nub right there and a port right there, so you just poke them in. You might need to stretch it in, unfortunately, just because of plastic tolerances and whatnot, but it will stick like so. Then put this thing up, then rotate pull this out, then rotate the chest up. Then with the arms, basically do what you want. I just have them like that, so it's all feeling a bit coherent. Then have this just basically hanging out like that basically. And then what we need is a Terracon foot. Then we fold this in, fold them up like so, and fold that out, and then plug that in there. Then we plug that in there, and there we have Blot as a foot. It's a very nice foot, very simple. I just have him as an arm for my configuration, which we'll get onto right now. So all you need to do to get him into an arm is kind of go back into robot mode somewhat, except you just need to have this rotated like this. Pull the legs out, they will do. It's just so hot. Pull the legs out, fold them up like so. Then rotate the robot mode legs while getting these back in the ports so they don't move. There we go. Then rotate these so you can get them how you need to get them. Then with this, basically have it onto the side, but collapse this in like so. Then with this bit, just fold it up, I guess. Have it how you want. And then with the arms, well, these, where are they? There's these tabs right here, and there's these holes right here. Rotate the arms all the way around, and then stick them in like so. And then get to your prime hand, pull out the fingers, fold out the thumbs, so they're like that, and then plug the hand in. And there we have Blot as an arm. It's not a bad arm per se, and it's just how I have him in my configuration, but it works as a leg as well. So there you go. So we'll get him back into robot mode like so. So we can get him into his alt mode, which I don't know if it's a troll or whatnot, but I feel like it is. But to transform it into said mode, what you need to do is push the legs together so they clip in. Then fold the arms out so you've got some room. Then fold this out. Now there's these two nubs right here. All this will go over it. It might not feel like it wants to go over, but trust me, it will. You might need to give it a little bit of force. So this bit might look like it's a bit too big to go over, but it will, like so. Then fold this over, making sure it covers the head and goes down as far as possible, like so. Fold this up. Then here's the magic. There's 2 ports right here and 2 posts right here. Fold them up like that. While you're doing that, actually move the alt mode legs out so you've got some clearance, then fold them up. They will go in, honestly they will. Fold the beast mode legs out, and then you can fold the beast mode hands in like that. And there we have Blot in his alt mode. I'm going to say troll, just for the sake of simplicity. And actually, it's a really nice looking beast mode. It's weird because most combiners, you can kind of tell where everything is going when it comes to the limb bots anyway. Some you might not, just because of how weird and different the engineering and transformation is. Like Combaticon Brawl. Some people might not like it, yes, but you can't disagree that it's a different transformation for it. Similar with this, it's very, very different. And just coming on the detail, you see the nice eyes painted in red. See the chest here, which is kind of a bigger version of this, so it's kind of a faux chest of the robot mode just getting bigger, which is a bit cheating, but I like how it does it. The hooves or nails of the beast feet are painted in the aubergine purpley blue. The 2 claws here are painted in a lighter lilac colour, and as you can see it's all folded up stuff. There's not really any visible robot bits, which I suppose you could see the legs are, but because it's all a big cube anyway, it's not really visible to the naked eye unless you understand how it works. To integrate the accessories, you can get this, and there's a hole right there. Just plug that in there. I like to fold these down and fold these down as far as they will take it, which for these is not very far. Sometimes unplugs these like that. It's not very it doesn't look that great, but it's somewhere to store it, I guess. And this, if we're going for G1 accuracy, goes here, which I suppose is where it wants to go. Articulation. These are just the robot mode arms, so everything's basically the same. The beast mode legs can go all the way around, though you need to move them out of the road because they will clip into the arms. They can swivel all the way. They can go in and out like that on these weird kind of soft ratchets. You've also got the legs, which can go so far this way. Be careful because they can only go so far before they either pop out or begin to get stress marks, so just be careful there. You can also pop the mouth, no, that's come off. You can also pop the mouth open. And I remember when I said it was the best. Like that. It's not that far, but it's a little bit of expression, like sort of thing. It's not that great, but it's something. It's something. Ooh, Blot. I think he's great. He's got a great robot mode, great alt mode, fairly simple but great transformation, and he works good as an arm or a leg. He's the best one for me, and that is Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Blot. And that is it for now. Goodbye.